like, wow, what's really happening here? But yeah, something must have prompted him to do that. Are you there, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, sir. Yeah, something must have prompted him to do that. But I was like, no, my dear brother, no, 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 no. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Whatever it is, at this, not at this time. I mean, not at this time at all. Where we are required to be most focused, highly focused. So I wish to say that everybody who is here listening to us at this moment should, I mean, take this lesson home, should take this lesson to himself, that it's not at this time that we need to allow any form of distraction. At this time, not even your wife. At this time, not even your son. Not anybody, no matter how close. Everybody needs to be focused. Let the needful be done. Let us fight to ensure that we defend the newly declared states, the USB. Let us fight to be focused to ensure that we continue to push out this new country for a better and wider recognition. And that's just what we have to do now. Nothing more. All of this ranting about and all of that, we don't need them. So anybody who is embarking at that at this time or doing that, we should just leave those people alone. Because what we're supposed to look at and how we are supposed to see them, we are supposed to see them as a distraction. Because of course that's who they are. So we need to see them as a distraction and say, no, not at this time. You came late. I can't be distracted. I can accept it. And we keep moving forward. That's all we have to do, nothing more. The enemy is not tired.
Thank you so much.
He keep pushing. He keep pushing. And because all he wants is, he wants to have the victory. But not them that are supposed to have the victory. The victory belongs to us. If you come into the realm of the spirit, you will know that the victory has already been given to us. But one thing is required. We can't just have it by folding our hands, even when it is given to us. Until you put forth your hands, that's when you will have it. Take for instance, even someone coming to your house to give you the best of your desire, and you do not lose your hands out, how can you grab it? How can you have that gift? You can't have it. And the person will point it out until maybe someone else may come and snatch it out. If you, who it belongs to, do not make any move to have it. You understand me, sir?
Yeah.
So that is what is here. We need to put forth our hands to have what has been given to us already. God has given to us this victory. He has given to us this freedom. He has given to us this nation USB. It belongs to us. So the only thing we have to do is let's keep putting forth our hands by everything we need to do to grab it and go home with it. Another thing more is this. Even if the enemy feels he has all it takes, unlike our brother who spoke last said something. He said, yeah, these people, they have already budgeted. I mean, they have budgeted several millions of dollars for weapons, and have neither have gone for it or achieved, received it already. Neither have bought it. So, irrespective of how much weapons they have gathered, that is not justice. What is here is, take an instance from the case of Israel when they were in Egypt. They have all the power, they have all the military might, they have everything it takes. And of course, the world were afraid of them because of their military might. And Israel at this time were like a dot to compare. You get my point, sir?
Yeah.
They were like a dot to compare. So at this time, compare what we are into with this instance, and know that what happened at that time, because God was involved, because Chukwu Okike Abiama was on their side, they got the victory. Even when a lot of the ministers in Israel, among the Israelites, were not committed, a lot of them folded their hands. A lot of them became Pharaoh's agents, just the way our governors, our senators, and the rest of other leaders have sold themselves to serve the Nigerian terrorist state. That was exactly the picture. But even at that, God uses Moses singly. You understand me, sir?
Yeah.
He uses Moses singly. And this message, I want it to go to the Nigerian states, to the Nigerian state actors, to Tinubu himself and his cohorts, that no matter the military might they will gather, no matter the money they will put in place, they will vote for, I mean, against these dots, against these people, the Biafrans. They are just joking. They are just joking, because this is the business of God. This is the business of God. And no matter how many instruments they feel they have used, the so much money they have to buy from among us, to use as tools against us, they are just joking. If Pharaoh of all the world are then could not continue to encaptive the Israelites, which were like a dot, and who we still are today, I mean Israelites by nature, they are wasting their time. Not Tinubu. If Pharaoh could fail, and the children of Israel still got their victory, it's not Tinubu. Tinubu is nothing to compare to Pharaoh. And at the same time, I use this opportunity to pass the same message to Alexander Stubb of Finland. If Pharaoh of all the world failed then, it's not him that will not fail. So he should stop conniving with the terrorist states of Nigeria and the terrorists of Nigeria government, Tinubu and his cohorts, to continue detaining our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. If he doesn't remove his hand, the way it befalls Pharaoh and Egypt, so it will befall him. And what I pity him for is that the entire nation of Finland may also share from the same punishment later on, innocently. And so he should do the needful and on time to free Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, because Simon Ekpa has no single case with him or with his land, the country of Finland. He has no case. He connived with Tinubu and his cohorts, Bianca Ojukwu, the puppets of the Southeast or the Biafra land, to engage into an extrajudicial activities, which is terrorism, to go against our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, who did nothing other than defending the voiceless, the Biafrans, who do not commit anything but facing all manner of impunity and genocide from the terrorist states of Nigeria, Tinubu, Musa, and the rest, just because they gave him a promise of our oil, the same oil that is coming from Biafra land, not from west where Tinubu pretends to come from. Because in as much as I am concerned, this Tinubu is not from Nigeria. Automatically is not. He's not even a Yoruba man. And so Alexander Stubb should do as quick as possible to free Simon Ekpa, or otherwise he has become a terrorist. I respected him at the very beginning, which I felt, wow, this is great that Finland is a free land, a land of justice and equity, a land that upholds freedom and fundamental human rights. And I respected Finland. I respected Alexander Stubb and regarded his country, Finland, that they are doing the needful, they know what they are doing. And at this high esteem that I placed them, he has failed. Alexander Stubb himself has failed. He suddenly developed a kind of greed, because it is out of greed he has to enter this pack with a notorious criminal known as the president of Nigeria at this time, Tinubu. And conniving with...
wrap it up so that Osho has been waiting so that he can contribute to.
All right, sir. So, and then conniving with him to take a prime minister extrajudicially when he committed nothing. Because normally, I mean, investigation is to be conducted for them to hold an evidence for which they can now use in arresting a prime minister and then putting him into detention for further prosecution. But at this time, no. They kept him for how long? How many months? Torturing him as if he committed what? When committing nothing. Or when committed nothing, rather. Before they are now looking for evidence or things they will use against him. This is the highest impunity Alexander Stubb has committed against Biafrans and against our Prime Minister. So I think this message at this moment is enough for the world to hear and then to do the needful for justice they claim to know to be given, I mean, a place so that the needful is done. All right. Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful opportunity given to me. I have enough, but I think this is where I pause because others are also in the room.
Thank you
Thank you very much.
Young Wealthy. I appreciate you for the wonderful contribution, and I appreciate you for the word of advice and encouragement. May Shuku Okabe Magada and protect you. Thank you so much. We'll continue to talk and speak for those who want to hear. Those who don't want to hear, we can't help them. You can only take the horse to the river, but you cannot force the horse to drink the water.
Exactly.
Common sense is not common, even though we call it a common sense. It's not common. There are people who their senses are not there with them, and there will always be people who don't have the common sense. It is very important at this point in time. Every Biafra has to be speaking based on their conscience, not just what somebody told you. And I say it several times. You don't come here and listen to me and just take what I tell you and run with it. Think towards what I say. Yeah. Because whatever action you take at the end of the day, you are going to be responsible for it. You will not go there and say, oh, because Chuk Survivor said this, that is why you did that. Nobody's going to listen to you. You must face the consequence of your action. All we do here, either speak here and the other people that come on the platform, they will speak to break things into pieces. We break it down for you to understand better, in case you don't understand. So after understanding, the choice remains yours. If you want to fly up, go down, go left, it is your business. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Let's give the mic to Ocean. Ocean, go ahead and speak. You've been waiting for long and kicking you out. And on that, I saw Greg also. Greg came in and he was kicked out, and I believe he's busy, or maybe he got tired of it and he stopped presenting requests. So, Ocean, go ahead. Let's hear you.
No, I think it was network that was trying to push people.
Network.
Thank you, Mazu Survivor. Good evening. And good evening, our brother in the studio. And I greet Biafrans according by your time zone.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, my brother, you have spoken well. Your voice echoes loud, and you made valid points. Then there was another brother that I think he was the first person that talked. The one, I think he come from military background. He spoke excellently concerning the decentralization and co. I think I went down for somebody else who very good, almost opened my mind. But Master Survival, thank you for this program. Thank you for being a man always. Thank you for being matured. Even if that you almost lost it this evening, unlike yourself. But nobody will blame you because we are all human beings. You know, unless you get stretch career elastic, then you will get what you don't want, what you don't expect. So that is that. I was just trying to, my coming in is first of all, was just to, tell you that you don't allow that very person to drag you out of your program, to distract you out of the program. You don't allow him to provoke you to begin to say things, out of who you are, So that was why I come in. But now I want to add something on what you said. I have not had the voice or the video you're talking about gentle because I was on the way when I was listening to your program, but the network keep kicking me out. Then I tried to come across Faceless Unite this thing, because it's almost the same face this your screen and his screen has. So I click on it without knowing that it was him. Then I listened, it was his voice. He was saying some amount of nonsense, the way he used to talk about the audio as well. He said that people, the people that doesn't like, was trying to indirectly direct words to the government. That the government are mocking, they are rejoicing of somebody have problem, or kind of trash that the same. But that was, by the way, I just cut it off and look for your program back. Now, I want to say this, Biafrans, and a mass survivor, we should be very, very careful so that this may not be a trap or setup. This may not be another propaganda. Because if you say that somebody went to a meeting on reconciliation meeting, as you said, mass survivor, and all of a sudden, the generals, the commanders that went there, all of them was poisoned.
It's not. Excuse me. It's not. It's not a reconciliation meet. From the audio I had, they said they went for a meeting. They didn't call it reconciliation meeting, so we don't get it wrong. They said they went for a meeting, and I said I am not sure. Even as at now, I can't be able to say if that very audio is authentic or not. But many people are going here and there, and they are using it for blackmail and propaganda.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so I had this very wrong. So if they went for a meeting and coming out, the commanders and the generals got ill, and they are praying for their survivor, for Biafrans to pray for them. We pray for them to survive. But my little question is this: which meeting do they went? Meeting with who? What was involved? If it is truth I'm talking, then how come that is them? That's the way the message sound. Is it that them that are of the different camp was, sick after the meeting? Then if so, a question needs to be asked. And I said we should be very, very careful with that, because it might be a very big setup. Just like we have seen so many of them begins to do program, criticizing one direction, so that it will not be, let's bring their voice out, set them, and we'll have a topic, and we see more. So we should be very, very careful of that.
That was why I said, for me personally, I didn't even have to play that very audio on my platform. I don't play because it's disgusting. It doesn't encourage anybody, and it doesn't promote anything. That very kind of audio, I didn't play it. I had it when I was listening to it. It was really disturbing. And it was an audio. Unlike when one of them used to come and make a video by themselves and talk to an audio. That's it. So you cannot be able to verify that. A lot of things have happened in the past, and I wouldn't want to believe that it is true, but it calls for concern. It calls for concern.
It's a call for concern. No, nobody will rejoice. Nobody will rejoice. But if nobody will rejoice, we all pray for them. But if that scenario play out, then you have to question the meeting, where they went and who they meet, and how comes. That is why Oja Ademma or Onara Ademma, don't be so much proud or don't be so much overconfident that you are God. Because one of the program when I was talking about the general who tried to, say things that wasn't pleasing to Biafrans, so insulted Biafrans in a very bad manner, and about to be with DPM and co. I said this, you see, Dibia go Ozo and Ozo Budibia, because the problem that some we believe that we have, sometimes it begins to blow our head. We think we are God. That is why I use that word. And Dibia go Ozo Budibia, and nobody knows it.
Well, we lost him. We lost him. I think we lost him. He's going to try to reconnect back again.
My God. Am I there?
We lost you back again. Okay, go ahead.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. We lost you.
Okay.
I just brought you back. So go ahead.
Okay, sorry. So we must have to be very, very careful on the way we move on this very particular issue, please. Biafrans, let us not blow it out of proportion. Let us be very careful. Watch them very well. Because this faceless somebody, the kind of program that I come across when I was listening to your program, Master Survivor, that will tell you, I think they have cooked another AI audio again. Because if you look at what he's saying, he focused on DPM and the US government. This guy, look, I'm not the type of person that comes out to talk anyhow about it.
Wow, we lost him again. We lost Ocean again. I think the network kicked him out again. So, Ocean, you can send in your request again so that I can bring you in. You're welcome back. Welcome back, Ocean. Go ahead. Ocean, are you there? We're waiting for you, Ocean. We're waiting for you. I think you are logged out and you're back again. We can hear you, Ocean. Ocean, we can hear you. We can hear you, Ocean. Check your device, Ocean. We can hear you. Your audio is not coming up. We can hear you. Ocean, unmute yourself. Check your mute. Unmute yourself. We can hear you, Ocean. Wow, what's going on? We lost him. I think he's having a network problem.
Choose. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my God, I don't know. This used to be very, very clear. I don't know. Okay, let me just make this submission. I said.
Yeah, I'm using a different network. That's why it's behaving like that.
Okay, so please, Biafra.
On stream, always.
Yeah, Biafrans, we should know this faceless unite. I said he is something else. I'm not the type of person that talks anyhow about person. But with this program this guy is doing, the way he's mentioning the USB government and Dr. Ngozi Orabeze in something that you have not verified, the way he's mentioning people from USB, that guy, you see that Biafra Unite, he is something else. I tell you this, there are more to that guy that nobody knows. But
that is absolute nonsense for him to begin to associate anybody with that, because I know what he's even that guy you call his name. I know him very well when we are in Bricky, and I know what he said about the government of Mazi Simon Ekpaden. So I don't take his word reasonably. He's a very unreasonable person, a faceless individual that is unreasonable. I have never had any good thought for Mazi Simon Ekpa or even the Biafrans. So these are people who are just creating content on their own for their own special interests. We know people who are here for Biafra. He's not there. He's not here seriously for Biafra. He's here for a different agenda.
I can't believe this.
Okay.
Okay. Mazi True Survivor. So let me just conclude by saying that guy needs to be watched very closely. And again, there's something that you said. Elections are going on. Biafrans. It's like these people tactically, logically keep us talking to ourselves, fighting ourselves.
Exactly. That is my problem. That is my major annoyance. That is my major annoyance. We are busy.
Why?
Busy attacking ourselves.
Why they are doing what they are doing. So let us use our brain more. Even if we know that they are using some of us, and those they are using knew too well that they are using them. I think it's a time that government have to map out another strategy, to know how to go about those things so that we can face the enemies that face us. Face them squarely with everything in us. Thank you, Master Survivor, because this is one them when we what I go. And then my beer, I dare we were.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We were so because
I appreciate sometimes people get on your nerves.
I know.
It gets so annoying.
I know. I said it's unlike yourself.
8 months after declaration of Biafra, we are not supposed to be talking in this manner.
Yes, I agree with you.
We're talking about taking over our land on ground now. That is, we are supposed to be taking over.
Yes.
Forget about this. Who doesn't want to? We will force them to recognize us. It is by force.
That is why every Biafran, every person must abide by this decentralization. Every person must love that because it happened for a purpose. If you look at what the first person that talk on this program, look at how he said it. It's an eye opener. I know my place, my true survivor. I know my town. I know my village. I know my local government. I know my state. I know my area. I know my territory very well. If I am one of them that protect that territory, you know what I can do. You know your place. You know your place very well. You know the terrain, but just like every other person. You understand? And you cannot commit nuisance onto your own community because everybody knows everybody. You understand? So this decentralization, we must have to hold it tight with everything in us. And the Biafrans will continue to do our best. Let every person go extra mile, even though it's one agenda to add from what you used to donate. Or if you're not donating before, do your best to donate so that we will get to where we're going very fast. Look at Anambra is trying to get an election. Do you think that if not because of what is going on now, do you think people will be talking, yapping, moving, talking all manner of nonsense? You cannot occupy people land. You cannot invade people's land, people's country, and be conducting an election in their land. You can understand. Thank you, Master Survival. Thank you, Biafrans. God bless us. It can always get better.
Thank you so much, my brother Ocean. I appreciate you. And that will bring us to the end of the program. Greg was not able to come in. I think the network couldn't allow him. Tomorrow morning, we are going to continue on this same program and so that other people can make their contributions. We have something in our hand that we must have to handle. And I tell you, you don't need to suspect anybody or blame anybody. What I am saying personally is that let that information be false. I pray so hard that it will be false, that nobody is injured, that thing will be a fabricated thing, because it is unverifiable. I can't verify that. I can't come here and tell you that they verified this thing. That is why I cannot play it out. Many of you have heard the audio. If you have not heard the audio, if you are in the Biafran platforms, you must have heard that audio. When you hear that audio, process the information that is coming there. You will find out that it is not sweet. It is not sweet. It's not something we wish for any Biafran. It is not something we wish for any Biafran, no matter how bad you are. As long as you are fighting for the restoration of Biafra, it is not something we wish for anybody. We don't want any. We have lost so many people. We can't continue to build an army. Every day we are building new military. Every day we are building. It's not something good. Master Nandikaren went out, we build a new one. Master Samarko is gone out, we are building a new one. Later on, if anything happens again, we build a new one. No. We can't continue to build and destroy. It's not a good idea. It's not a good. That is why I am shouting on top of my voice for us to go extra miles and look for a solution. If we need to break protocol, we'll break protocol and get a solution. Don't listen to those who are making any program or making anything and telling you Dr. Ngozi Orabweze is the one who did this, who did that. I don't believe in that. I do not believe in that. I don't accuse anybody. I don't come here to accuse anybody without evidence. You just come and you accuse somebody without evidence. We are not even sure if the audio is true or not. So how can anybody be saying that? The thing that we saw was an audio. It wasn't even a video. If it was a video, we know one of the members on one of the commanders that always come and make a broadcast. He should have come on a video and make a broadcast. Then we begin to take it more serious. But for now, we take it that it is not true, and we pray so hard that it should not happen. So anybody that is going to capture on the audio and begin to accuse people, or accuse one person or the other, and talk anything, you are wasting your time. And Biafrans should not pay attention to that. And these people are striving and growing because you people are paying attention to propaganda and blackmail. Many Biafrans, we are more interested in propaganda. We are more interested in blackmail. You are more interested in telling you bad things about your brother, that your brother is dead, your brother is not succeeding, your brother is a failure, your brother is the cause why you are not free. You are very much concerned about that. That mentality has sunk deep into us. That is why some of us, when we go to church, you see a prophet standing, you want that prophet to tell you who is standing on your way. You can't even want the prophet to tell you how you want to succeed. So many of us, when we go to church, we meet a prophet or we meet a native doctor, we want to know who is that person that is fighting us, who want to die, that our brother want to die. It is so pathetic. We need to change our mindset. Only unity can take us to where we want to go. A pure heart. Mazen Nankano made a prayer that I always pray here every morning program. I pray that prayer. That prayer said, if I have thought evil against anybody, if I have thought evil against any my brother, if I have planned evil against any of my brother for no reason whatsoever, let the Fulani chase me and catch me. Let the Fulanis destroy me. Let them succeed when they move. That prayer is powerful. And I want every Biafran, if you are confident of what you are saying, each time you kneel down to pray, add it to your prayer. Add it to your prayer. If you are confident of what you are saying, before you make your speech, add it to your speech. That if you have connived against your brother for no just cause, for no reason, let the enemies pursue you, catch you, and defeat you. It is a very strong prayer, and that is a covenant that Mazen Nandi can establish in this very struggle. Whoever is doing something that is wrong, or you are bearing falsehoodness, or you're planning against your own brother or your own sister, watch out. Your end is not going to be good. It is going to be terrible, worse than you can ever imagine. And I pray that we'll change our mindset and begin to do things right. My beloved sister Ojugo, you are there. I welcome you. Thank you for joining. Before they kick you out, I see you've been here for a long time. So go ahead and speak to us, our sister Ojugo, if you can hear me. Are you there, Sister Ojugo? We can't hear you.
Your network is a bad one. Okay.
The network is mostly frustrating.
Yeah. Okay. You know, sometimes, Brother, happy Sunday. And can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Happy Sunday, all my brothers and everyone listening.
Happy Sunday,
and good afternoon, everybody too. Let me go straight to my point because I know your network is not preferable for to me.
It's not the morning time. So, this StreamYard.
Yes, it's different from the one that we use in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I listened to that. I can't remember whom I listened to. Say he's not going to play the audio that because it's not verified, and some say they don't believe it because of the AI. AI does nothing they cannot do. So we'll just leave it at that point. Me, I have not heard about the audio, and I've been going to Dr. Ngozi Orabweze's handle to see if I can, if there is any news about that. Because sometimes, most of the time, I get my verification there or from you too. So because I've not heard anything about it, I'm just gonna leave it like that. But you see this prayer that you asked us to pray, please after send it to me on WhatsApp and let us know this. We say this prayer, and when the prayer begins to happen, we're gonna turn around to begin to cry. Because what I'm telling you is that a lot of people has compromised. A lot of people. So that prayer, because we don't want anything happen, but you see that prayer is a powerful prayer. So that it's like when Nigeria is saying fire, fire, or thunder or something, and then when it start happening, then we start to cry. That prayer is powerful, and it's good that we all said that prayer. What I'm saying that somebody has already come out to say a community paid 1 point something million to remove the Fulanis for them. Somebody who's supposed to provide security for the same people. Do you understand what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about this prayer. We will be the one to also come back and cry when our prayer bear fruit. You see? So, we're waiting to get the proper news about that thing. But you see, election is coming. I don't know where USB, their plan for media. I don't know. Their plan for media. Media is one of the areas that is not organized right now, to my own media. This government don't have their own media. All that we have there are those that are independent media. I don't know if it's what they want to use, because independent media has advantage and disadvantage. You can't tell them what to say because they're independent. And election is coming. I don't know how we're gonna, because you don't see anybody talking about Nigeria and what is going on there. It's just a brief, and then we go back to it is not the one.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you are paying attention to that very issue, and it's a very important thing. And I don't want to talk about it because it is. And when you talk about it,
people will hear what you're saying.
So go ahead. Go ahead, my sister. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, this is your network.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead. I'm hearing you.
You hear me?
Yes. I hear you.
Hello? And it is bad.
I am hearing you. My sister Ojubu, I can hear you. I don't know why you're not. You are the one not hearing me. As for me, I can hear you loud and clear. Okay, let me bring her back. I can hear you. Wow, I can hear you. You are the one not hearing me. I hear you very, very clear. I was hearing you while you were asking me, can you hear me? I'm hearing you. If you look at the video, when I give you a sign with my hand, you will see that I'm hearing you. Even if you cannot hear me, people are hearing you. So, again, send in your request again. Let's see.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, my God.
I was hearing you even while you were saying hello. I was hearing you all this while. Go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't hearing even what you said, because I noticed that you commented on what I said, but I couldn't hear you, you know.
Go ahead, my sister.
So, um, so they're making me okay. So my point is on the media right now. The media that we have right now, they are independent media. Even if they do, it's just like a second or 2 seconds, they switch over to.
Wow, she's kicked out again. She's kicked out. Maybe she's sending a request again. Restream is not friendly. The Restream is not friendly to some gadgets. There are some gadgets you use is not friendly to the Restream, but we'll keep on trying. We'll keep on trying it to see how we can be able to do it. Some people they come in and they spend all the time. Many people have spoken in a very lengthy time, but it's not friendly with the network of our sister, and we just be patient and let her get connected, and we keep on going.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead.
Okay. So I think the government, the media, whoever that is in charge of the media, needs to, have their